Disability is a very complex issue, and we have all the international and national laws. Migori County Government, we lack what is called the interpretation of the existing policy. This policy is almost expiring. Personally, I've taken responsibility as a leader because I know that when there is gap of in law, then a lot cannot be done. In 2019, I sat down and started doing a disability bill. This bill, it looked like a private bill because the county government of Migori was taking all the time. So when I went around and lobbied, because I had done the same event to Kisumu County, I did it and then presented it to the county government in 2020, June. To date, there's not much that has happened. I even went further and even influenced through the office of the speaker. And I am happy that the House took the bill positively. What is happening in Migori County is from the executive side. There is complaint that money is not getting allocated. I am in the House answered, and I take personal responsibility as a leader, that since we got into county assembly, we have been passing monies on the voted of disability services. It is only that disability services is not prescribed in the CIDP of Migori County. So there is only an indicator to show that disability issues are taken in. This has happened has brought in a very unfortunate scenario, whereby we pass the budget today, and overnight, the following day, the budget is different. What is implemented in Migori County as a budget, I take responsibility as a leader in the House and as a leader outside, that the budget that is getting implemented is always different. There is no failure in the county assembly. I would say this. Why am I talking like this? The speaker being the chair of the House and the members being the members in the House, when we debate over something, even members who do not have disabilities, persons with disabilities back at their wards, at their electorates, they are also representatives. What is lacking here is what happens an overnight, whereby a voted that is taking care of disability, youth and women. Let me speak very clearly. It is getting overloaded into zero rating, while the law is clear that even to us honorable members, we are only allowed to adjust the budget upwards by 1%, downwards by 1%. What happens by the amounts of money that we pass to take care of the SIG, the special interest groups, is still a worry to me. And on this, I took my personal responsibility to do a disability bill that I brought in the draft. I lobbied from the partners. We have done most of it by the disability fraternity in Migori County. Up to now, at the desk of the chief officer, gender, sports, whatever, Mr. Dima, he has the copy of the said draft bill. I cannot go and bring it from the department to assembly. It is the duty of the department to make laws, policies and bills of the county, because that is their function. My work, when it is brought into the House, I discuss about it, ratify it, and be taken to the governor for consent. Why this is, I cannot tell. Myself, I have led a delegation from Muriri sub-county, groups of persons with abilities who visited the county women representative's office. And what we are told, just as it has been told, that there is money, we go for it. When we go for it, as a leader, I have not been consulted and told that these are the checks that belong to several disabled groups. So on that, I cannot say, I only talk when I'm called. Remember, I am nominated. I don't have the authority. And nomination, I've got its discrepancies. I have the power that was given to me by the law, but I don't have the force to get into offices. I have tried as a representative, but remember, there's also a slot. So this slot, the owner of the office should see that it is given out. What is happening, that I have to say, that I am among the crying persons with disability. Taking your own money to make a disability bill is very, very expensive. And once it is done, for just a few stages for it to become law, and then it is not done, I feel very embarrassed. I feel very intimidated, and I feel very sorry. If we don't have this law, then again the cry is the same. So I would wish to appeal Just the other day, we passed the supplementary budget. Let us be given this law. It doesn't, the money which is remaining for it to become law is very, very minimal compared to what is there on the ground. Let it come. When it has come to pass, let it be regulated. Once regulation is done, then we shall get our portion. But without this, I repeat, the women, the youths, the persons with disability in Migori County, we are not represented. That is the honest truth.